Oh my gosh, we are almost all wrapped up with your new consultant orientation. You've been hanging out with me for 30 minutes already, and I appreciate your time. I promise I will wrap up our last and final P for profit level. That's the part everybody loves to hear about. So, for this portion, I'm going to ask you to pull out a brochure from your starter kit called Ready, Set, Sell. Now, I couldn't find my hard copy, so I have mine up on my laptop. So it looks a lot like this. Can you see that all right? I know it's bright and there's a glare. Pull that out, and what we're going to look through is I want you to look at the next page where it talks about order fast, 15 days to free and fabulous. And then you're going to open up to a page that looks a lot like this page, all right? But it's going to not be backwards. You're going to be able to read it. This is a welcome gift that Mary Kay is going to put together for you as a brand new beauty consultant when you make an inventory decision in your first 15 days. Now, this first 15 days does start from the time and date your agreement went into the computer. So with things like our Power Start and our pearls, those started from the date of your first face. But with your profit level, with the new product bonuses that the company is going to give you for free, those are time sensitive, so we want to make sure that you are educated and informed. Every single thing we talk about under this segment, I want you to know, is optional. You have complete choice available. I can tell you what I did. You can ask me, Stephanie, what did you do when you were a new consultant? I know that this is a lot of information. We're going to go through a lot of numbers and it can be overwhelming. But I just want to remind you that this is a business, and Mary Kay gives us such a privilege to have product on our shelf for our customers, because having product is how we take an immediate profit level. Because as soon as she buys a lipstick, we just made half of that. We just made more than minimum wage. So it behooves us to have product on our shelf, wouldn't you say? I know women, we are emotional. When we get around the product, we feel good, and oh my gosh, it makes us look so great. We want to go home with that product. So Mary Kay is such a wise company for letting us, as a business owner, have the choice of whether or not we want to carry that product on our shelf for our customers. So this brochure, Ready, Set, Sell, kind of breaks down for you how the company is going to equip you with more free products as you become a decision maker with your Mary Kay business. Now, just so you know, everything is optional. I'm going to go through everything from the start to finish. It's your choice, and you can feel good about that, and I will support whatever decision you make. Okay? So again, we've got your welcome gift available within your first 15 days when you make a decision. The next two pages are what we call our free product bonuses. So based on how much you choose to invest in your business will determine how much free product the company is going to give you. Very, very gracious company. I wish I could start over again as a new consultant to get all these free products. So here we go. This top one we're going to start with is 36 wholesale. That's 3,600 wholesale, which means we are going to have a store of 7,200 retail available. Now, when we have 7,200 retail available, and we do this within our first 15 days, we're going to grab that 15-day product bonus valued at $118. And we're also going to get all the product bonuses the company says we're available to get during that first period, which is going to be about $630 added free product bonus, which is going to take your new store to over $8,000 in a retail store. Now, when we take out your investment, that means your profit potential is going to look like about $4,300, a little more than $4,300. Could you get excited about that? So when we talk about those faces, remember, if you're doing your Power Start in your first month, you're looking at anywhere from $1,100 to a $3,000 profit in your first month when you're working the Power Start and you're working with your director and you're plugging into training. So I think having product on hand really pays for itself. I know my customers love the fact when they run out of their foundation, I have it in my store. When she needs her cleanser, her moisturizer, I have it. There's no need for her to go to the mall or go to the drugstore to get something else. I have it for her. And that's how you build a great customer base from the beginning, is them knowing that you have the products they want when they want them. Okay? Now, this 36, this is the Cadillac SUV of all the Mary Kay inventory products. This is what we call an Emerald Star. Now, the star that you see in your brochure, that means that the company recognizes that you have made a sizable investment in your business. And with that, they're going to give you some added perks. You're already going to get free product bundles, but they're also going to give you a free quarterly prize that you get to choose based on your star level. And you're going to get into website rotations. What happens is Mary Kay's been around for 50 years. So chances are there's somebody who's fallen in love with Mary Kay products and she's lost her Mary Kay consultant. So she's at home on her computer looking for somebody who has products. Mary Kay knows you're a star, so they're going to match you with somebody who's looking for products. So you're going to get what we call website referrals. And that is a perk of being a star consultant. Now this store, your Emerald Star, is kind of like your Costco, your Sam's, your wholesale clubs. You've got everything from skincare to fragrances to body lotions to all your glamour products. You've got every single thing you need, probably in multiples. So this is a big store. I think it's a great store because I love the free product. The other thing I want you to know about with Mary Kay is if they're not a gracious enough company. I don't know any other company who does what I'm about to tell you. But what they do is they have a 90% buyback program. So if you invest $3,600 wholesale to get your business started, your risk on that is just 10%. It's $360. If you give this a shot for a year and you say, you know what, that Mary Kay thing just didn't work for me, you can send your unopened, unused products back to Mary Kay and they will buy it back from you at 90% of your initial investment. That is incredible. So I don't ever recommend it because I always love the chance to have a second opportunity with Mary Kay, but it's there. That's your safety net. And if you're married, I know men like to know about the safety net. They want to know what's going to happen if this doesn't work out. So another really cool thing, if you do have a spouse, if you help think about your husband in terms that he would understand. I live in Florida, so most men at some point or another in Florida have thought about having a landscaping business because they can be outside in the Florida sun all the time. So with that, they think about, what would I need to have a landscaping business? Well, I would need a truck. I would need a trailer. I would need lawn mowing equipment. And I can guarantee that they're not going down to the salvage yard to find their truck and their trailer and broken down lawnmowers and edgers and clippers, whatever they use. They're going to go to the bank and they're going to get a loan. And they're going to have top of the line products so they can do that job to the best of their ability and to the most efficient of the timing as possible. So think like a business person here. All right? Don't think like a woman. We're emotional. We think about our checkbook. We know, well, you know what? If you've got money set aside for your vacation this summer, that's your vacation money. Treat your business like a business from the get-go. Open a separate checking account and credit card line for your business. You will need a form of plastic at some point for you to place product orders, for you to work your business successfully. So Mary Kay has a great option for you. And this is how I got my business started. On your Mary Kay in Touch website that we talked about in the first part of our orientation, you're going to go through the first steps. And you will see on there from MK Connections a link for you to apply for the Mary Kay Visa. I highly recommend the Mary Kay Visa. Right now, the financing, I believe, is 12 to 15 months of 0% financing. That is incredible. Not to mention, you get reward points every time you use it. And for me, I let my points accrue all year long, and then at Christmas time, I cash out all my points in gift cards. So guess what all of my extended family gets for Christmas? They get gift cards to Chili's, to the movies, to Olive Garden, you name it. That's what I give to my family. And that's working smart because I'm using my Mary Kay business to do that for me. So I use my Mary Kay Business Visa to get started. Highly recommend that you at least apply for it. If you think you have no credit, just apply for it. You don't know. You're going to start getting credit somewhere. Our economy is bouncing back. It's a great way to start building your line of credit, to building your credit score back up to where it needs to be. So apply for it. If you don't apply for it, it's a no already. If you need credit or financing options, go on our website on wellswonderwomen.com to new consultants and scroll down to the bottom of that new consultant tab, and you will see lots of ideas for women who are being creative and getting their inventory together. Okay, so again, let's go back to our Ready Set Sell. We talked about our 3,600. That was the big package. That was your Costco wholesale club right there. Okay, then we're going to go down to the next package, which is our 3,000, and that is going to be our Diamond Star. So our Diamond Star, she gets amazing free products. She gets $550 in free products, plus she's a Diamond Star. She's going to get her prizes and her website referrals. When she does this in her first 15 days, she's going to get her welcome gift as well, and her risk on that is $300. And I know for most people, $300 is typically about what you pay for a car payment every month. So how many times have you paid a car payment and not seen a return on that investment? With your Mary Kay business, you buy for $1 and you sell it for $2, so you double your investment potential right off the bat. All you have to do is sell the products off your shelf and you just made a profit. So I know when I have things coming up, the kids need books for school, when they need uniforms for school, I'm going to be working and moving product off my shelf very quickly. And I knew, even as a beginning new consultant, if I didn't have product on my shelf, it would be kind of out of sight, out of mind. For me, having product on my shelf motivates me to work my business. Every day it motivates me to work my business. And it also empowers me because I am eager to hold those appointments. I am eager to take the products to my appointments to sell them. And it makes it, it just makes you feel like you're really for real in business, rather than, well, what if I book an appointment and I don't have this or that? Oh, maybe I just won't book her at all. Okay, so it eliminates that. Having product on your shelf will empower you in your business. So we're going to keep moving forward. So we've got the next package, which is our 24 Ruby Star, 2400 Ruby Star. Your retail store on that is going to be, what's that going to be, 48. And then of course when you add your free products, you're going to get a 450 added to that, plus your welcome gift another 118, and your Ruby Star. So love that. Your risk on that package is just $240. So again, we're talking less than a car payment here. The next package is one of my favorites. I'll be honest, this is the one that I started with. It's your 1800 Sapphire Star. I like this one because it gave me all the perks and benefits of being a star consultant, but it didn't feel quite as overwhelming as what I perceived the Emerald Star to be. Now, my husband, thinking as a businessman, thought I should open with the Emerald Star, but I was scared, so I started with the Sapphire Star. And I worked my business. I did double Power Start right off the bat. I did a Power Start in June and July, and by the time my first credit card payment came in August, I had paid off 2/3 of my initial investment, and by the following month, by September, I had completely paid off my initial investment. And I had all that free product, and my business was growing. I was on target for my first car. That's how I earned my first car by New Year's Eve of that year, was getting on target in September. So I love what this business can do for you, and products on your shelf really empower you and set you up for success. The next one that we're going to talk about, and with the 1800 you get free products too, so you can check that out on your own in your brochure. The next two are going to be our 600 and our 1200. These are both great packages to get started with. The risk on the 1200 is $120. That's probably what you pay to have a night out. You go out to dinner, go out to the movies, you probably got a mani-pedi ahead of time so you look cute. That's your night out on the town right there. How many times have we spent that and not seen a return on it? And then the other one is your 600, and your risk on that is just $60. That's a mani-pedi. So if you can blow $60 on a mani-pedi, you can risk $60 to get your business started with some product so you can service your customers. So wherever your heart's leading you, give me a call or text. Let me know. If you know right away, if you're a decision maker, let me know. I've got a special price for you. If you need help with financing, I want to hear from you. I have so many options. I've been doing this business for a while. I know having products will help you succeed, and I know how to help you get them.